Poland's Prime Minister Donald Tusk just warned that Russia could attack NATO within months. It's a stark claim that's grabbed headlines across Europe. But does it actually hold up when you look at Russia's current military situation? These warnings aren't new. Similar alerts have been issued continuously for over 2 years now, yet no NATO attack has materialized. The question isn't whether Russia wants to expand its influence, it's whether Russia actually can. The consensus among military analysts is clear. Russia barely has the resources to advance in Ukraine as it is. With what army, what money, and what navy could they attack NATO? The reality is that Russia's military is stretched thin, bogged down in a conflict that's already consuming enormous amounts of personnel and equipment. Here's what most people get wrong about this. Attacking NATO while still fighting in Ukraine wouldn't be a strategic gamble. It would be the geopolitical equivalent of suicide by cop. European NATO members who can contest Russian airspace would inflict severe damage on any attacking force. And that's before considering NATO's nuclear deterrent, which exists even without U.S. participation. Many people believe Putin, while stubborn, isn't stupid. It's hard to see a scenario where he attacks NATO while still struggling to make gains against Ukraine. Even without American military support, Russia would lose badly against European NATO forces. And such an attack would open the door to Europe directly intervening in Ukraine itself, something that's been carefully avoided so far. Think about what that actually means. Russia can't win its current war, so the logic of starting a much larger one against a far more powerful alliance simply doesn't track. That said, Europe is taking the possibility seriously. The continent is rearming, though slowly, and working to build a clear united front for current and future threats. NATO's Article 5, the Collective Defense Clause, remains the core deterrent. The fact is that NATO possesses overwhelming conventional military superiority over Russia, along with nuclear weapons. But credible deterrence requires readiness, and Europe knows it can't rely solely on American commitment in the long term. So when Poland warns that Russia could attack NATO in months, it's worth asking the same question we started with. Can Russia actually do what Tusk is warning about? The evidence suggests not. But what do you think drives these repeated warnings?